When most people think of Michigan, they think of abandoned buildings, depressed industrial areas, and high crime rates in cities like Detroit and Flint. While some parts of the state are gorgeous, other areas deserve the reputation of being violent and best avoided. Read on to discover the 10 most dangerous cities in Michigan. 1. Muskegon Heights. The most dangerous city in Michigan is Muskegon Heights, which suffers from a very high rate of gun violence. The city has a population of 10,730 and a notoriously high crime rate. Muskegon Heights may have a small population, but the amount of violent and property crime is grossly disproportionate to its size. In 2022, the overall crime rate was 330% higher than the national average, with a crime rate of 5,390. This means that each resident has a 1 in 19 chance of becoming a victim of any type of crime. In addition, incidents involving burglary and destruction of property are extremely high, with home invasions being common. 2. Detroit. The second most dangerous city in Michigan is Detroit. The city has a population of 635,000 and was long known as a center of the U.S. car industry. Unfortunately, it also experiences high violent and property crime rates. Considered one of America's most dangerous large cities, Detroit has a crime rate of 6,389 per 100 people, making it 248% more dangerous than the state average. The chance of becoming the victim of a violent crime is 1 in 44, with 330 murders, 1,850 robberies, and 11,565 assaults being recorded in 2021. Gun violence is rampant in Detroit, and much of the city's crime can be attributed to gang activity. 3. Benton Harbor. Benton Harbor is another one of the most dangerous cities in Michigan. With a population of 8,892, Benton Harbor has a crime rate of 6,365 per 100 people, making the city 246% more dangerous than the state average. The chance of becoming the victim of a violent crime is 1 in 29. In 2021, the city recorded 2 murders, 11 robberies, and 285 assaults. Property crime is equally problematic, with 69 burglaries being recorded in 2021. Benton Harbor has a high poverty rate, with the annual resident income being $32,236 and few employment opportunities. 4. Jackson. Jackson is also one of the worst cities in Michigan due to its high violent crime rate. It has a population of 32,188 and a crime rate of 4,179 per 100, making the city 127% more dangerous than the Michigan average. The chance of becoming a victim of a violent crime is 1 in 84, with 7 murders, 33 robberies, and 277 assaults being recorded in 2021. Property crime is also high in Jackson, with residents having a 1 in 31 chance of becoming a victim. In 2021, there were 178 incidents of burglary, 736 counts of personal theft, and 111 counts of motor vehicle theft. 5. Harper Woods. Located near Detroit in Wayne County, it's no surprise that Harper Woods is one of the most dangerous places in Michigan. The city has a population of 15,492, and the crime rate in Harper Woods is 4,057 per 100,000 people, making the city 121% more dangerous than the average city in Michigan. The chance of becoming the victim of a violent crime is 1 in 108. In 2021, there were 3 murders, 10 robberies, and 126 assaults. 6. Flint. Flint has made the news for several reasons, including its high crime rate. Flint's population is 98,762, and the city has a crime rate of 2,752 per 100,000 people, making the city 50% more dangerous than the state average. In 2021, Flint saw a steep increase in the number of murders, resulting in a 9-year high. In that year, there were 60 recorded murders, marking a 21% increase from 2020 to 2021. The overall chance of becoming the victim of a violent crime is 1 in 78. Per year, Flint averages around 47 murders, 84 robberies, and 827 assaults. Property crime is also high, with residents having a 1 in 49 chance of becoming victims. 7. Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo has a population of 75,834 and a crime rate that is 166% higher than the national average. Residents have a 1 in 17 chance of becoming victims of any crime. In 2021, there were 14 murders, 137 robberies, and 873 assaults. This makes the chance of becoming the victim of a violent crime 1 in 67. In the same year, there were over 700 burglaries and home invasion incidents. The unemployment rate in the city is 6.7%, and high poverty rates contribute to the high crime rate. 8. Albion. Albion has a population of just 8,310 and a crime rate of 83% higher than the national average. In 2022, there was an 83% rise in overall crime, with violent crime surging to an increase of 205% from previous years. In 2021, there were 2 murders, 8 robberies, and 85 assaults. However, property crime is the main concern in Albion, with residents having a 1 in 28 chance of becoming a victim. Burglary and personal theft are by far the most common types of property crime. 9. Highland Park. An enclave city within Detroit, Highland Park has a population of 10,978. The crime rate of Highland Park is 4,541 per 100,000 people, making the city 94% more dangerous than the national average. The overall chance of becoming the victim of any type of crime is 1 in 23. In 2022, there were 6 murders, 25 robberies, and 164 assaults. Highland Park suffers from urban decay, and many buildings are left abandoned and in disrepair. 10. Saginaw. Saginaw is also one of the worst cities in Michigan for crime. It has a population of 49,892 and a crime rate of 3,662 per 10,000 people. This means that Saginaw is 99% more dangerous than other cities in Michigan. Violent crimes are 46% higher than the national average, and residents have a 1 in 28 chance of becoming a victim of a violent crime. In 2020, the city recorded 234 burglaries, 109 motor thefts, and 409 thefts. The poverty rate is 34.85%, and the murder crime rate is 0.57 per 1,000 people. Due to the likelihood of becoming a victim, these cities are better avoided if you plan to visit or move to Michigan. Places like Detroit and Flint carry great cultural significance to Michigan and still serve as regional economic hubs. However, these cities made this list because they are statistically more violent and dangerous. All of the places on this list suffer from high murder rates, gang activity, urban decay, and poverty.